All right, YouTube. We're going to start cracking right now. I have the breakdown here. 36 Johnny Lightnings, 29 Hot Wheels, 15 Green Lights, 3 Ertls, 2 Racing Champs, 4 Auto Worlds, 3 M2s, 3 Kyoshos, and 1 Tomica Limited Vintage. I just want to show this. This car got me in trouble. It got me booted from a Facebook group. And it's not, it's loose. It's a loose tire swap, Chase Custom. I combined the red tire Chase with the green machine, posted a picture of it, asking if it was rare, joking around. And a lot of people liked it. Most people got it. They thought it was cool. Most people understood it. But there were a couple, including the admins, who got their panties in a bunch and kicked me out of the group and cried about it. Guys, it's just toy cars. There's no reason for drama in this hobby. The only time that you should ever get upset is if somebody rips you off or I don't know, if somebody sells you something and you pay them and they don't send it to you, or if somebody sells you something saying that it's one thing and then you get delivered to your house something completely different. All right, those are instances which are probably rare if you're careful, but those are justified times to get upset. When somebody's posting a picture of a car having a good time, come on, some thick skin. God, I would hate to live your life being so sensitive. All right, now let's get to the cool stuff. Here's a couple cars that I don't think I showed in another video. I showed most of them, but I did find this green machine, which I like quite a bit. Green body, green wheels. Really cool. And then this one is super cool. I stole this one, I think. I mean, I paid the guy, but this, I want to say eBay is like $90 car. It's a Super Toy-Con exclusive, and I think these sell upwards of 100, and I paid way less than half of that. So really cool find there. And then here's the event for any of you that are local to me that want to go. Happens every year in March. So really cool. I had a good time. My wife and daughter had a good time. Got her some Barbies. And got back pretty much midday today. So it was fun. It was a good time. I did find a few Kyoshos. The Toy Pimp was a vendor down there. And of course had to go see him because he has some of the coolest die-cast out there. Little Savannah Mazda RX-7, really cool car. Those will be cracked on video, just not this video. Subaru Impreza R205, awesome little car. And then a Tomica Limited Vintage that I got, which is really cool. It's a Nissan big SUV, so those will be cracked open. All of these cars are going to be cracked open. Most of them. I'm probably going to sell a few. This M2 Chase car, I'm probably going to sell or trade. I paid $10 for it. I did the math. I averaged like $5.20 a car. So I think I did pretty good. Now, before I crack some cars open, I wanted to show a couple. These are some new M2s that are out. And I have stated that I'm not a huge fan of M2s. That's part of why right there. They do make some cool looking cars. They just feel very cheap to me. But cars like this, you don't have the opportunity to get unless you get M2. This is a 1951 Ford Crestliner. I don't think any other brand cast this in the 1:64 scale, and it's a cool little casting. Same thing with this one, Oldsmobile 98. Really cool car. The hood ornament, it's just super cool looking. So I do pick up the occasional M2. The 100 cars I just bought, only 3 of them were M2s. The Mustang, and then I got a AutoZone Chevy Apache 2-pack. So that's kind of the recap of the weekend. So now we can get to cracking some die-cast. Let's start out. I'm going to start out with some Johnny Lightning. Starting with this Hollywood on Wheels Blues Brothers. This is an awesome car. I think it's a Dodge Monaco. I think. Let's get it out of the package where it belongs. And then we'll see what kind of car we're dealing with here. Metal body, metal base. Playing Mantis era. Doesn't state what kind of car it is, but it is a Dodge Monaco. There's the front end. Really cool car. This, you have to remember, was before green light. Rubber tires. So right now, green light's Dodge Monaco is, you know, it's killer. It's way above this. But at this time, this was it. And it is cool that the push bar is cast into the base and the bumper. I do like that feature. Takes away from the detail, but it adds a lot to the durability of it. Painted brake lights, reverse lights, side markers. Really well detailed for that time period. Really cool Johnny Lightning Dodge Monaco. All right. Next, we're going to do a Johnny Lightning 69 Pontiac PTO Judge. I'm going to try to do these on camera, but until I clear off some space, it might be kind of tricky. This thing is actually really nice. Actually really nice. So you have the black vinyl top, gloss black color with the little orange stripes on the trim, mag wheels, Kragers maybe, Uniroyal rubber tires with tread, metal base, a lot of good detail, painted brake lights, license plate, all the trim, door handles, keyhole, rocker panel, the fenders, it's all trimmed out, really nice. So red interior, opening hood, which I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to get open. But anyways, a really cool Johnny Lightning. I ended up picking up a whole bunch of Johnny Lightning, most everything. Johnny Lightning was probably a third of everything that I got. So this one's really cool, 68 Plymouth Barracuda from the Street Freaks. I always scratch these off just to see if I would have won. Now, only complaint with this is the plastic tires. Otherwise, I think it's a really cool casting. Two-piece plastic wheels and tires. Really cool decos on it, though. And good detail. This was a good body style for the Cuda. So, got that one. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This one is awesome. I really like this one. 72 AMC Gremlin. Only thing that could make this better, other than rubber tires, because I think this one has plastic tires, is if it was in the Wayne's World livery. Plastic. It's metal on metal, but it does have two-piece plastic wheels. It does have a pretty nicely detailed little engine. That's actually a really cool little car. Really happy to find that. That is cool. And it's heavy. It's a heavy little chunk of metal. Nice roller with those plastic wheels. Alright, and then I did a review the other night. I showed you guys the old Johnny Lightning Bassin, Chevy Silverado with the Bassin boat, and I had found some of the new Gone Fishing, so I cracked open and reviewed the Oldsmobile Vista Wagon with the Hasta la Vista fishing boat. This casting is awesome. I love the casting. I love the raised roof with the windows, the opening tailgate. They crushed it with this casting. But I found my favorite of the series, not by much. That wagon is really close second, but this is my favorite of the series, the 1965 Chevy Pickup, particularly this rusted out version. The other alternate color is blue and white, and it's real clean. It doesn't have that beat up look. So I did find a second one of these down there for $10. It was cheaper than retail. So now we can review this thing. These are pretty limited too. They're limited to 2004 pieces. So not a whole bunch of these made. That's like RLC production. Start with the truck. Got the black grille, silver bumper. It does say Chevrolet. The turn signals there are painted or tampoed, as well as the headlights. So a lot of really good detail. Opening hood. The engine is the same color as the truck, so that's kind of cheesy, but with all the other really cool detail on this, I give that a pass. This has a really nice faded, beat up look to it. A lot of times when these companies do it, it doesn't look right. For example, I have a Jada Cadillac that's got rust all over it, but the parts where there's paint, it's like metallic, gloss, clear coat. They didn't fade the paint at all, and it doesn't look right. This looks right. It's an awesome casting, awesome detail. It's real heavy. Metal body, metal base, rubber tires with tread. They roll excellent. Johnny Lightning for fixed axles. I think Johnny Lightning's easily the best rolling fixed axles out there in this scale. And it's a really cool truck. So that's your Gone Fishing Chevy. Here's the boat that goes with it. Really cool boat, black and red. You've got the shark teeth there. Really cool. They have these 4 little holes to keep it on the trailer. The trailers are 100% plastic. There's no die cast, no metal anywhere on it. The wheels, the tires, the frame of the trailer, all of it is plastic. So no die cast. So it's really light. But the boat's die cast and the truck is die cast. So that's good enough for me. Really cool piece there. I like it a lot. These, I don't think they're quite as nice as the hitch and tow, but, you know, It's a close second, which isn't saying much because there pretty much are nothing else like that out other than the hitch and tows and these gone fishing. So there's your old, from I think 2000 or 2002, your Bassin. There were 6 of those, I think. They were all Silverados. I think 3 of them were regular cabs, 3 of them were quad cabs. And then in the new release, there's only 3. You have a Silverado, that's actually that same casting, but it's the quad cab. And then you have this wagon, and then you have this truck. And each of those 3 has an A color and a B color. So, anyways, that's the first video. This was 16 minutes. I think I might crack open some Hot Wheel cars next. And probably after that, I'm going to call it a day with cracking die casts. But there'll be plenty of time to get all these cars cracked open. And if any of you are interested in trading for this, let me know what you have. If you watch my videos, you'll have an idea of some of the stuff that I'm into. So let me know. And otherwise, I'll holler at the next video. We'll see you soon.